Hey guys, 299CD here, and a quick note before we start this video. So I've decided to change the layout a bit, so now that I won't just be showing images of the team, or my team as it currently is, it's going to show the 6 Pokemon in my party. So just let me know if you prefer this change or not, or just comment what improvements you'd like to see. But without further ado, let's get right back into the intro. Hey guys, 299CD here and welcome back to Pokemon Heartgold Soulsilver. Last time we made it to Azalea Town through the Union Cave and we stopped Team Rocket in their plot to sell Slowpoke tails. In this episode I decided to head home and found that my mom has replaced me with a lazy bum. Explicit, what are you doing in my bed? Feeling good and sleepy, huh? Sure. So yeah, we're back in Newbark Town because now that we have Togepi, we're able to get something by seeing Professor Elm. So, before we do that, you can speak to your mom at any time, or you can ring her, and you can talk about whether you want to withdraw money, deposit money, or change if she holds money. And right now, we are sitting at nearly 6k. Not bad. So, that's something I thought best to mention. So, without further ado, let's show Explicit to Professor Elm.
What? That Pokemon? As far as I know, there's not a Pokemon like this in Johto. Just like Mr. Pokemon was saying over the phone. The legendary Pokemon could be... Oh, never mind. Anyway, I'm sure things will be happening around you, Toxic. You are making me all excited! I'll give you a present for that. Please, take it!
We obtain the Everstone. The Everstone is not an evolutionary stone. It is the opposite.
That's an Everstone. A Pokemon changes its shape as it evolves, but if it's holding an Everstone, you can prevent it from evolving. If you like the way a Pokemon is now, have it hold an Everstone! Toxic, good luck with your journey! Oh, one more thing. Don't forget about my research!
So yeah, an Everstone prevents a Pokemon from evolving. So, for example, when Cyndaquil got to level 14, if it was holding an Everstone, it would not evolve. So, I've not really been doing any training because I'm at a point where I feel like I can do the gyms just fine. The next gym just fine. So I'm gonna head on over back to Azalea Town and we're gonna do the gym. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, while I was on my way back, just before Union Cave, my Marie egg hatched. So here's what it is for those that are interested. Alright, we have made it back to Azalea Town. Before we take on the gym, I'm gonna just quickly get this apricorn. And I'm gonna go pick up my heavy balls. Giggity. Okay, time to take on the gym. So, my plan for the gym is simply sweep with Dracula and Apollo, because they can just deal with it just fine. So, this gym, as you can see, we've got Spider's Web. And essentially, to progress, we need to move along the web, like so. Now, I'm gonna take on every trainers, and I'm gonna do a bit of a time lapse here so you guys can still see what you need to do to complete the gym. So, I'll be right back, guys, when I'm at the gym leader. Okay, while this time lapse is going on, I want to briefly talk about the pokewalker. So the pokewalker was a special pedometer feature added for Heartgold and Soulsilver. Basically, you could transfer a Pokemon from your save file, load it into the pokewalker, and as you walked about, you basically send it on a specific route where you can encounter wild Pokemon and also pick up items. You could get free Pokemon and free items, and then you could just return it back to your save data whenever. I also want to mention, since this is also using the same engine as Diamond and Pearl, Platinum, Heartgold, and Soulsilver can also connect to Battle Revolution, where you can also obtain some free gifts as well by connecting to your Wii device. This includes a unique Electivire, Magmortar, and a Pikachu, as well as some in-game items as well. Quick short note here. This pair here, in the original games, double battles are not a thing. So instead, you would face one Pokemon and then the other. Just a wee little tidbit I thought I'd drop for you. Okay. I have defeated all of the trainers. So, in the original games, this will actually just be a complete circle with a sort of secret hollow that you basically circle around to the big main tree where you'll find Bugsy. So, yeah, that's one thing to worth note. Okay. So, pretty much, Bugsy will be a little bit challenging with one of his Pokemon, but if you're able to counter it, it'll be fine, and we'll probably see it very soon. Anyway, I'm gonna mainly be relying on Dracula and Apollo, and then I've got Explicit and Rocky just there. You definitely want to make sure you bring any flying types. If you've got Quilava, use it. Why wouldn't you? I believe also one of his Pokemon will be weak to rock type moves, so consider bringing Rocky the Onyx. Anyway, Bugsy. I'm Bugsy! I never lose when it comes to bug-type Pokemon! My research is gonna make me the authority on bug-type Pokemon! Let me demonstrate what I've learned from my studies! Alright, Bugsy, what you bringing? First off, this is Cypher! Level 17! Yeah. This, in the remakes, has the ability Technician, which makes it very dangerous, as it boosts any moves that have 60 power or less. This means anything with 60 power will become 90 base power. Which is going to up its quick attack. And then it's also got Leer to lower defense and focus energy. It's also holding a citrus berry, so Pluck from the previous gym will help you out with this one. However, it's also got a Gen 4 move in U-Turn. U-Turn is a very, very good move used in competitive battling. Essentially what it will do is it will pivot out the current Pokemon and allow you to switch into a new one while doing an 80 base power move. I'm predicting it's going to go for a U-turn, so I'm just going to go for a wing attack. Oh, it lives. Okay. Cypher is going to be a big threat, and it's his ace. It's his highest level Pokemon, and Dracula with the crit! That's why we love you, Dracula. Yeah, this is gonna just be a Dracula sweep. Level 19. Okay. Loving that stat growth. Next up is his Metapod. I'm gonna switch to Apollo for now, I think, and let Apollo clean up. Okay, Metapod. Metapod, level 15. Shed skin for its abilities, so sometimes it can cure its own status inflictions. Its only move in the remakes is Tackle. In the originals, it's level 14 with Tackle, Harden, and String Shots. Okay. This is gonna be easy. Ember, burn it. Why can't fire just solve all of life's problems? Okay. His last Pokemon is Kakuna, the poison variant of Metapod. So we're gonna keep in Metapod. Also level 15 with Shed Skin. However, this has Poison Sting, so it can potentially poison you. Keep that in mind. In the originals, it's level 14 with Poison Sting, String Shot, and Harden. Okay. So, yeah, there's a trend you can see between the originals and the remakes. The remakes are one level higher than the originals. Also, fun facts, with that bootleg silver, Fury Cutter that Cypher has is actually called Continuous Cut. I am not joking. I think it's just a weird translation thing, but hey ho. And Apollo kills the Kakuna. And we have defeated Bugsy. Oh, that's the end of it? We sent some money to Mom. Another badge, another trial completed. Our hero was one step closer to fulfilling his destiny. However, the next two challenges that lied ahead would prove to be his toughest yet. His next stop would be Goldenrod City, where the infamous gym leader lied in wait. Whoa, amazing! You're an expert on Pokemon! My research isn't complete yet. Okay, you win. Take this badge! We received the Hive Badge from Bugsy! Do you know the benefits of the Hive Badge? If you have it, Pokemon up to level 30 will obey you, even traded ones. Pokemon that know Cut will be able to use it outside of battle too. Here, I also want you to have this. We have TM89. The move is different in the originals. TM89 contains U-turn. It lets your Pokemon attack, then switch with the next Pokemon in your party. Isn't that great? I guess. In the original games, however, I went the wrong way. So in the original games, it is actually a TM for Fury Cutter, which is what Cypher has. And ironically enough, U-turn is what only Cypher has. U-turn is a very powerful move, so make sure you teach it to something you really want to give it to, as it will let you attack and then pivot out. Okay. We have defeated Bugsy. So. Hi, Joey. Good evening, Tuxig. It's me, Joey. Were you awake? Oh yeah, I saw a wild Spinarak. I thought about going for it, but then I failed. Oh well, I guess that's just the way it goes. I'm not very good at catching Pokemon. Rest in peace, Joey. Alright, so I guess all that's left to do is head to the Ilex Forest and encounter... Well, we'll see what we encounter. So, I'm gonna just quickly take Sentra out, because I'm going to need something to learn Cut. I should really use these TMs a bit more, shouldn't I? Okay, let's head into Ilex Forest. We could originally go on here after we beat Silver, but I wanted to cover it now, because it just felt more right to do so. Ilex Forest. There are a bunch of new encounters now. But I'm just gonna quickly pop a rappel up because there's nothing here I really want.
Oh man, my boss is going to be angry. The Farfetch that cut trees with charcoal took off into the forest. Can you catch them for me? Farfetch have sensitive ears. If you step on a branch, they'll face towards you. That's your chance. Sneak up from behind and catch them. Do you think you can do that?
Alright, buddy. So, we've got to help this young child out. So, Farfetch noticed you. It seemed to face in the direction of the noise when you step on a branch. So, yeah, this is a little mini puzzle. Don't worry, it's not too difficult. So that's Farfetch number 1. Snuck up and caught it from behind before it noticed you. Drop it back.
Wow, you found a Farfetch! Thank you, but there is one more missing. If you step on a branch, it will face the way, remember? That's your chance to catch it. Sneak up slowly from behind.
So, yeah, there are 2 Farfetch. I believe in the originals, there is only 1. Just pop another rappel. Over here, a revive. A very good item. When a Pokemon faints, you can bring it back with half HP. Okay, this one is a little more tricky if I remember correctly. So you want to get it. So this one. Use another repel. You want to bring it over here. And then, boom. You snuck up and caught it from behind before it noticed you.
Wow, you got me both of them! Thank you so much. My boss's Pokemon won't obey me because I don't have a badge. Whew, you saved me.
Ah, my Farfetched.
Cringe.
You found them for us, kid? Without them, we wouldn't be able to cut trees for charcoal. Thanks, kid. Now, how can I thank you? I know! Here, take this!
We got the hidden machine for 1.
That's a HM cut. Teach that to a Pokemon to clear small trees. Of course, you have to have a gym badge from Azalea to use it.
Okay, so now that we have that HM. Let's go and give that to the Sentry I picked up a while back. Because hidden moves cannot be deleted or written over. So, these small little trees here, we can cut them down now. Now, you're probably thinking, we'd probably progress on. However, there's some things I want to do first. For starters, we're heading back into Azalea Town and heading back to this place. If you talk to this guy, that takes guts, I like that, come train with us. Not this guy here.
I'm sorry, I forgot to thank you. This is charcoal that I made. Fire-type moves will become more powerful when a Pokemon holds that.
A free charcoal. Don't need to spend 9,800 Pokédollars. In the originals, and in this game I believe you can get it before the gym badge. I might be remembering that wrong. I don't care. But there's one more thing we need to cover. Heading back to this route, you might remember this tree here. Well, what if we cut it down? Slice. Well, here we can get another super potion. Just hidden right here. But we also have this guy up here.
Roar! People run when I roar, but you came looking. That pleases me. Now take this. Obtain TM05. LOL! Roll! It's roll! Even Pokemon learn from a good roll! LOL!
So, yeah, I just killed my throat, you're welcome. But we got the TM for Roar. Roar makes it so that you force the opponent to either switch out in a battle with another trainer, or make a wild Pokemon flee and end the battle that way. So, I'll head on back to Ilex Forest so we can continue. Alright, we are back in the Ilex Forest. So, let's go over our encounters! And here's one right now! Okay, Ilex Forest encounters. We're starting off with Oddish. Oddish is a grass poison type from Gen 1, and honestly, it's a pretty decent grass type. If you need a grass type, it's probably worth picking up. It evolves into Gloom at level 21, and it has two separate evolutions, both using a different type of evolution stone. The first, using a leaf stone, is Vileplume. Vileplume is the more special offensive-oriented of the two evolutions, and it does get some interesting moves such as Mega and Giga Drain, and it can make use of some powder moves as well. So, it's a pretty decent. Chlorophyll doubles its speed, so it could be handy on the Sun team. Personally, I think there are better choices, but if you want a grass type, this is definitely a much better option than Hoppip and Jumpluff, so consider picking this one up. However, if you use a Sunstone on Gloom, you'll actually get Blossom. Blossom is a bit different than Vileplume. Whereas Vileplume was the more offensive, Blossom was the more defensive, basically swapping its special attack with its special defense. Blossom doesn't have a lot going for it. It loses the poison subtype, so it's probably not the best version to go for. Personally, I'd prefer to go with Vileplume, but if you want a Blossom, all power to you. The next Pokemon, and we saw this back in the gym, it's Paris. Paris is a bug grass Pokemon, so it does have a few quad weaknesses to flying and fire. But what about it? Well, it evolves into Parasect at level 24, so a fairly early evolution, and its abilities are not too bad. It has Effect Spore, which is a very good ability, inflicting either paralysis, poison, or sleep when it's hit with a physical move. However, Dry Skin is kind of pointless since it already resists water, so having a water immunity doesn't really work. Plus, the added fire weakness to what's already quad weak, not very good. Parasect, otherwise, is fairly offensive, but incredibly slow. Honestly, there are much better bug types if you want to use a bug type. Pass on Parasect. Okay, let's start with a Crystal exclusive to end it off. We have Psyduck, a new water type. Psyduck is interesting. It evolves into Golduck at level 33, and moves-wise, it does get a few psychic moves, which gives it a kind of unique treat. It's got two fairly decent abilities. Damp, which stops explosion and self-destruct, and Cloud 9 is definitely handy as it's an ability that's paralleled to Rayquaz's Airlock, where it negates weather effects. It has decent special stats and speed, so it's definitely not a bad Pokemon. But the problem that you'll find is there's just a lot better water types to go for. Honestly, if you want a water type, I'd recommend Wooper more. But I'm not going to stop you picking up this duck. Oh boy, I love Crystal exclusives. Next up, we have Venonat. Venonat is kind of interesting because it is one of the first special bug-type Pokemon. It's bug poison that uses special moves. Very interesting. It evolves into Venomoth at level 31, and it's interesting. It's got a 90 base special attack and speed, and that's the only thing to write home about. I mean, yes, it gets access to some psychic moves and some of the powder moves, but other than that, not a lot home to write about Venomoth. Venomoth is just kind of average. Granted, Tinted Lens is definitely a very good ability, but honestly, Venomoth is something you'd rather skip. Okay. So, as you can see right here, we have the Ilex Forest Shrine. It's a tribute to the forest's protector. So, interestingly, this is where many believe House Celebi from, and it was a theory that was speculated ages ago when Pokemon Gold and Silver first came out, which actually surprised the original creators from, if I'm remembering this correctly. But yeah, there was this planned event here where you would be able to get Celebi, and I'll cover a bit more into that later, because there's some stuff around surrounding this shrine in Celebi that I do want to talk about, but a lot further down the line. However, I will mention there was a very unique special event available that involved this sort of area. In this area, you could encounter a very unique Pichu with a very unique sprite called Spike-Eared Pichu. This Pichu could not evolve but had a unique sprite where one of its corners, its left corner, left little ear, was a bit more spiky than normal. I swear, encounters are going to be the death of me. Okay. Man, I need to buy more repels. Alright. Let's progress onward. Okay, in this little nook here, there is an X attack. This is a in-battle item that will increase your physical attack stat temporarily. And over here is an antidote, which we've seen before. Looks like it can be headbutted. Okay. So, Ilex Forest is not that big. But up here! A repel! Nice. Alright. And we've also got that man right there. I wonder what his deal is. He's another repel, and actually, I'll give the charcoal to Apollo. And we'll give Shell Bell to Dracula. Why not? I believe it's not here, but it's just around there. There's some little nooks here. Actually, let's put Apollo up front. Who are you, madam? Kimono girl, lost all alone. Poor girl, lost in the dark Ilex Forest. What? You remember me from Violet City? You must be imagining. Anyway, will you show me how to get out of this forest? Sure. You will? Aren't you lost in the forest as well? How do you know how to get out of here? Tell him, Apollo! Wow! Are you going to show me how to get out? You are such a smart Pokemon. See you. Unique cutscene! Nice work, Apollo. Apollo got tangled in the branches and almost fell down. Apollo, come on. Alright, let's get this item here, which is an ether. Want to make sure we pick that up. Now, let's head down here. I believe, yeah, tiny mushroom. That can be used to sell and make money. Repel's worn off. Oh well. Hello, sir? Is everything okay? Don't! Is this guy an idiot? What am I doing? I'm shaking trees using Headbutt. It's fun! Here, you try it with your Pokemon too! Okay. This guy is a move tutor. He will teach your Pokemon a specific move. Headbutt. In the original games, this guy gave you a TM for Headbutt. But you can come here in the remakes and teach any Pokemon you want Headbutt. So we'll give that to Centrit for now. So Centrit learned Headbutt. There! How do you like it? Your Centrit looks stronger! So now we can actually headbutt trees to get encounters. There are some specific Pokemon you can get, and I guess they should be included, but for purposes of so you're not filled to the brim with all sorts of information, I'm not going to be including headbutt encounters in my encounter tables. But principle is pretty simple. You go to a tree and you use headbutt. Occasionally, you can encounter a Pokemon. And if it's night, here's one of the new Pokemon! Pinecone! Okay, this guy is kind of dangerous. So Pinecone is a very bulky Pokemon. Right, I guess I'll go over some encounters now for Headbutt. And I'll quickly defeat this thing. Okay, going over Headbutt encounters, there's not really a lot to speak of. However, we do have Execute. Execute is interesting. It evolves into Executor via a Leaf Stone. And Executor is not too bad, actually. It's somewhat bulky, and it has a very good special attack stat. However, it's quite slow, but with Chlorophyll you can play around it a bit. It gets interesting moves being a Grass Psychic type, so it's got some niche to it. I recommend using one time if you just want to try something new. So maybe you pick up an Executor. However, it's something you have to find via Headbutt, so yeah, you're probably not going to find it all that well. Next up we have Pinecone. Pinecone is what we just encountered here. Pinecone is kind of dangerous, not gonna lie. It evolves into Fortress at level 31. But why is it dangerous? Well, it's a very bulky Pokemon having a base 140 physical defense with a 90 physical attack. Plus, it has a lot of very good moves. It can definitely be used to set up as it gets access to both Stealth Rock, Spikes, and it also gets Toxic Spikes. Yeah, it's a very good Pokemon if you need a wall. Pinecone is very dangerous as well, since when you find it, it learns Tackle and Protect at level 1, and at level 6 it learns Self-Destruct, which will kill itself to do huge damage. If you need a very bulky Pokemon, Pinecone's very good. If you're playing a Nuzlocke, don't Headbutt. It has Protect. It has Protect. Oh, it's level 6 and it... 2 times in a row? Really? Burn! Thank you. You were going for self-destruct there, weren't you? Okay, so you're probably thinking, well, I guess with that out of the way, we're gonna press on. Well, we're actually back in Azalea Town because now that we have Headbutt, there is some Pokemon I want to get, so I'm just gonna cut ahead. Oh! Speak of the devil, here's one now! Apom! Apom is a Pokemon I want to use on my playthrough. So, that's kind of why I want to catch one. Yeah. Let's throw a Premier Ball and hope we can catch this thing. Oh, of course not. Okay. I don't want to kill this thing. Monkey should be able to deal with it. I guess I'll go with it. Let's just focus on catching this thing. Bind. It missed. I don't want to use Rock Smash. Bind. Okay. That shouldn't do too much. Okay. That should be fine. Screech. just to lower its defense a bit. That was a crit? Let's try a Pokeball. Come on. 1, 2. Toxic! Damn it. Come on, get in the ball. A-Palm. Get in the ball! Ah! Fine. Take a great ball. One. Come on! Two, 3, Toxic! Nice! We have A-Palm! Okay, we have A-Palm, the long-tail Pokemon. So, I'll quickly go over A-Palm now. Alright, a new team member in A-Palm! A-Palm is not good in the original games, and I am definitely taking advantage of the fact I'm playing a Gen 4 game. A-Palm, well, what does it have? It has decent speed and decent physical attack stat, however, there are much better normal types in the original games. A-Palm in Heartgold Soulsilver has Runaway, which can let it flee from battle, which is probably the worst ability you can get. And it also has pickup, so it's definitely something you might want to consider. And the reason why I'm using it is because I'm not the biggest fan of A-Palm and what it will eventually become. So I'm hoping by using one, I learn to love it. So yeah, A-Palm is going to be an interesting pick. Okay, I'm gonna go with this nickname, which is perfect for this thing. Mano Mano. It's Mano Mano! Okay, let's just quickly take a look at that A-Palm. So, yeah, A-Palm is going to be a part of my team. I've never really used an A-Palm before. So, I'm gonna use this playthrough to give it a chance. And it's Bold with Runaway. Oh well. We can't all be winners. I don't need Rocky right now, so... Actually... No, wait, I need Sentret. Let's put Slugma away for now. Alright! Now, You're probably thinking, we got a new team member, great! Well, what if I told you I can one-up it? Yes, despite the fact me saying I'm not going to be going over headbutt encounters. However, there is one Pokemon in particular I really want to get using headbutt. Because in the originals, you don't get it for ages! Here it is! Oh my god. Right. Heracross is a wonderful addition, and I highly recommend picking up. It is such a great Pokemon. Alright, I'm gonna try and weaken it with Mano Mano. Mano Mano. Mano Mano, gonna scratch him. Horn attack, okay. That's it. Alright, it's got Endure. Okay, so Endure makes it so it will always survive on 1 HP no matter what that turn. Okay. Do I feel like if I scratch I'm gonna kill it? Alright, I'm gonna switch to Rocky. Alright. Let's go netball! 1, 2, 3, Toxic! Damn it! Come on. Netball, come in clutch. 1, 2, 3, Toxic! Just works! It just works! Heracross! Woo boy! This is a incredible mon! Heracross, the single horn Pokemon. This powerful Pokemon thrusts its prized horn under its enemies' bellies, then lifts and throws them. Whoo! Do I have a nickname for Heracross? Yeah, damn right I do. And it's a perfect nickname. Hercules! 2 team members! Hey Liz! We just got 2 awesome team members! Evening, how are you doing? This is Liz. Oh, hi Tanya, how are you? This is Liz. I'm fine, but I'm bored, silly. Huh? Wrong number? Oops! Sorry. Thanks, Liz. Thanks. Clearly you don't care about me! Let's have a look at Hercules. Lax. Okay. Defense for special defense. Oh baby, that attack stat! Look at that attack stat. And yes! We got the best ability possible! We got Guts! Oh, Hercules is an amazing Pokemon. But I keep telling you this. And why is that? Well. Oh boy, Heracross. Honestly, Heracross could honestly be called a solution to many things. Heracross is a very powerful Pokemon, boasting a base 125 physical attack stat, combined with its decent bulk and very decent speed. Heracross can definitely put in some damage, especially since it's a bug fighting type, meaning it gets some very nice moves. Swarm also helps power its bug-type moves, and Guts can be a very good ability to have on Heracross. I'm using Heracross because I've used a Heracross before, and it is an incredible Pokemon to use. So yeah, we're gonna have some fun with this Heracross.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as much as I'd love to proceed and complete Ilex Forest, I think we've done a lot today. We defeated Bugsy, the bug-type gym leader, and we got 2 awesome team members who I'll train off screen. So we got Mono, the Apom, who I'm only using because I just looked at the nature and that's bad. Oh well. We got Apom, who I don't recommend using in the originals. Remakes, fair game. And we got Hercules, who is going to be a beast! And dear God, I look forward to it. But we got a lot done, I'd say. Next time, in Pokemon Heartgold Soulsilver, we'll progress through the Ilex Forest. And we'll make it to Hearthome City. Hearthome City? Nah, I'm talking out me bum. We're talking about Goldenrod City, baby! I've been 6999CD, and I will see you next time.